Awesome!
One of the things that I had to learn when I first, started working, although I felt like I'm a noob, I'm a student, like I kind of wasn't secure with my abilities yet, I had to realize that there were a lot of other people like in my shoes, and those people that did have experience and who were, senior level animators and everything, they're usually a lot cooler than you think they are, and they're willing to help you, get those tips and tricks that I guess help them get to where they are now. And so there's not really that much to be, stressed out and worried about, because the environment is really friendly, and everybody's an artist, and everybody's, trying to, help each other, do awesome work. I became more comfortable with, grabbing my lead or whatever and saying, hey, I'm struggling with this part. Can you help me out? Give me some feedback. What's some of your advice? I know, you've been doing it longer than I have. Like, what do you think? Where do you think I should go from this point on? And they're always willing to help. You want to realize that, like, hey, these guys here, they're just like me. Some people are more experienced, but we're all here to have fun. Take advantage of, the feedback that you get from your fellow artists, things like that. I like to make sure that, when I'm animating a shot, that I grab some of my buddies that I work around and, tell them to get their eyes on it, because when it comes to animation, some people may have a certain eye for little subtle acting things. They might have some tips that might help you, and another guy might be better at high intense acting performance shots, I should say. Build close relationships with the people around you, and just together, work together to just raise the quality level of everybody's work. The minute you start, you forget what it's about, and you start treating it like a job, then you kind of lose like what it's all about, I think. And so always, stay passionate and in love with what you're doing.
Mm.